didn't say he looked like anything. Beautiful. All right, there you go. All right, and this one. Okay, I think that's pretty good. So we outline the outside and we're done. We have to be very careful about this next piece. Okay, there you go. Ooh. Uh-oh, I'm so scared, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. Okay. All right, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, all right, there we go. Just gonna keep going. There we go. All right, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so difficult. Necros, when he wakes up, that's crazy. You're cursed. You're cursed. I may be older than time, but I'm much better looking than that. True. You got that one right. True. This is before the coffee. This is how he looks before the coffee. I think that's pretty good for what I think it looks like. Is this fine? I think this is fine, honestly. I could outline the eyes, but I don't want to because I feel like it'll ruin it. So I'm gonna leave it there. We'll leave it with this one. Good, beautiful. And it's gonna be called Zombie. He's so beautiful. Oh wait, I forgot to add the white to the teeth. Forgot that's. There you go. Has a whole other texture to it. Am I right, boys? Okay, and then I'm just gonna add some highlights that they have in the thing. In my reference photo. And then like this. Oh, actually it's... No, that's right. And then like this. Beautiful. 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 All right, that's it. That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I swear. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, beautiful. It's amazing as I don't know what kind of time you have left. We have 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes. Okay. Last one. What was the other thing that we wanted to do? There was another... There was one more thing that we wanted to do as far as like stuff, am I right? A ghost on white. Open the store. Open the store and see what sells. Okay, I mean they're all gonna sell, right? But let's see. Let's do a classic one. Let's do a classic. I don't think you have time to do another one. I do, actually. One more. I'm gonna do this one for memories, so don't judge me on it, okay? No judgment. Yo. How's it going, gamers? How we doing now? Gonna paint some stuff and do some stuff, get some stuff. Gonna watch a video. Gonna watch a new video. What's up, gamers? How's it going? How we doing? Hope you guys are all having a good day. We're gonna be playing some Passport 2. Gonna gonna be watching the new Papa Meat video, or well, listening because we can't watch it. But we are going to at least listen to it and play a little bit more of this game. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Charity's in the description, and let's go. Right. Get this out of my face. I was looking through my games and I was like, let's play that. All right, turn this down. All right, so how we doing? How's everybody doing? W Babel, WR, W Pug, W Dub. Yippee! I'm eating dinner. Oh, nice. I almost went to bed. I mean, well, it's gonna be a short stream, so I mean, at least I think it is. I saw my line and skate. Yeah, I did. It was pretty freaking sweet. Let me open up the video. 1 second. Papa Meat. What was the video? Oh, catfishers are the worst. That's the video. We'll see how it goes.
For you.
Ads. Can you guys, what are you guys seeing? Nothing. Okay, here. This is what I'm looking at in the game. The roll at the end was not planned. Well, it saved it, because I think you were about to wipe out. I believe.
Right, and right now,
right.
Like I said, soft meat, not toys.
Okay.
Baby. That's where you can get this beautiful, beautiful piece of plastic. Definitely made in China.
All right, perfect.
Made in China. Do not try to eat this; it will not work. But you probably could.
For
legal reasons. I don't know if I can say that. So if there's a legal disclaimer, here's what it would be: soft meat, not toys.
Okay,
Welcome
hold on,
back
I'm
to
doing
the Papa
something.
Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Tune in sundown because today we're going to be talking
Theater
about catfishing. The
mode.
dating world is already full
This.
of uncertainty, but perhaps the worst thing
Do
anyone can
that.
experience on a date
Do
is
this.
being catfished. Nick, give him a breakdown what catfishing is.
Where a man or woman pretends to be someone they're not,
There you
get
go.
your hopes up and crush your heart.
Now,
Better.
is that just physical?
Now
looks,
I can
or does
see
it
the
also go
video,
to, like,
I can
well,
watch
guess
the
people have
video.
jobs and all kinds of stuff too.
Mainly it's the physical look. That's how I see catfishing.
I can
feel
watch the
more men
video,
go
and then I
after
can
their job
also.
for like status or like financial status.
How loud
or
is
whatever.
that?
I've had someone who,
pretty
it was a
loud.
woman, and they're sending pictures of a more attractive woman, and when I try to go on a date,
Turn it.
they're
Can you guys hear it?
I have to explain, like, these pictures of me aren't
Should I
me,
turn it
they're
up?
someone I found.
Let me know if I should
online,
turn it up.
And then we did a video call.
Could always help Pug and make it a longer video. Ooh, true.
I was like,
I tried to
no,
caveman at the
to
end.
me.
Well, first off, that's a guilt trip.
Caveman is to draw,
Trying to guilt
or
trip
like to jump on a skateboard, right?
them. Did she try to justify? Well, I have to do this because.
She just said that she does this to a bunch of guys. She likes the attention.
Oh my God! Get away from me, demon. What a weird thing to say. I do this to everybody. I don't have a heart.
I was gonna watch this by myself.
Anyways, fuck you.
I was gonna watch this video by myself, and I was like, you know what? Maybe the boys want to watch this too. So if you guys want to watch it, it's the newest Papa Meat channel video. It's called Catfishers Are the Worst. We're on minute 2:21. All right. First, we're gonna, before we start that, let's do that. Yep, midair. Hell yeah. So before it's almost St. Patrick's Day. So let's see, how do I change the thing again? Is it this? No, it's this. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna change the wallpaper. Change the wallpaper to, wait, back. Paint wallpaper. And then we're gonna do a, see if we have a dark green here. It's a little bit too dark. I mean, too bright. Perfect. All right. Then we're going to do this. All right. How do you do a 4-leaf clover? You do this. This. Something like this. 1, 2, 3. And then are you supposed to do 4 like that? I know you can't tell what it is right now. You do this. You do that. And then you do this. How do you do... wait, hold on. I think I'm doing this wrong. Is it like this? 1. And then 2. I don't know. I don't remember how to do this. Hold on. Let me look up a reference photo. 4 leaves. Well, I know that. How does it? 4-leaf clover. What is it? Oh, I'm 100% doing it wrong. Okay. Start over. We're gonna do black. There you go. Then we're gonna do some of these. Perfect. And then maybe some more Blake. Lick. Perfect. All right. How do I do it again? You do like this. Like this. Okay, and then I do that. And then I do this. And then I do like this. And then another one. And then another one. Much better. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then you do like this. And then I'm going to do some coins. It's all meant for interpretation. All interpretation. Beautiful, beautiful. I go like this. And then maybe another one. Like this. Maybe a little bit smaller. There you go. 1, 2, 3. And then 4. Ooh. We'll fix it in post. Connects the center. That connects to yeah. Each leaf is a big round. Connects to the center. Oh, it's not painting. It's the wallpaper. Yeah, it's the wallpaper. Perfect. We'll just do 2 for now because I don't right now. Okay, and then. It looks like it goes, they all meet in the middle, but they all have like a thing. There you go. And then boop, and then boop. And then I'm gonna do like some of these. Okay, perfect. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Hold on. We got this. Got this. Perfect. Perfect. Right there. There you go. And that's perfect. And that's perfect. Okay, back to the video now that I figured it out. Busy day. Kind of. Me and my brothers wanted to eat some food, so we made some food. Took up most of the day. I woke up, literally didn't do anything other than
what else are you supposed to
other than that for the entire day.
Fishing is a rare occurrence, but you'd be dead wrong.
Dead
With
wrong.
online dating becoming more and more popular alongside advancing technology, changing who you are has never been easier. In the U.S. alone, states like New Hampshire and Arizona lose anywhere from $7 to $43 million in romance scams a year. And in India, reports indicate that at least 60%
romance scams?
of all matches are catfished.
So if I ever go to India, do not open up Tinder.
Well, I don't suit my options off for a bit. Do you think there are people who are like, I'm going to go to a foreign country?
We're not going to talk about this.
Tinder.
I could see some like.
I think I need to turn down my sensitivity again.
Oh, well, sure. Oh, I guess it's the difference between that and like a passport bro is that they're going there specifically for that versus I wonder if people are just like, just roll the dice and see.
Maybe I get lucky and she can come in my bag and take her home with me.
We'll break her legs.
There you go.
Fit her in the bag. And when they scan, I'll do.
This one's so fucked.
Don't say anything.
This one's so fucked. I don't know if I should keep it that way.
Love you,
Fables,
baby.
are you catfishing? Yes, I am.
I think after 50 pounds, you got to start paying. Money.
Always.
How do I consistently score these top grades for my essays? First, after getting
No ads. Get out of here.
AI is only
Get outta
making the
here.
problem worse. Whether it's the thousands of people dating literal robots
Okay.
or people using
Dating
programs
literal
to face
robots. Okay, well, extra perfect. I've only been playing Skate for 3 days. Wow. He's a actual professional. When you can check the clips and tricks. Oh, when you can. I see.
swap and realistically alter their looks.
Whoa, dude, that's weird. He's showing like a picture of like a guy with a mocap, and he literally mocapped himself with like no suit, but there's like an AI of like a girl on the side. So it's like picture, it's like side by side, and it's like the dude and then the catfish
People
girl
of
that
all
he's
ages
supposed
are
to be.
looking
That's
to struggle on
crazy.
unsuspecting dates. So much so that we're even
Barely
seeing
tell.
cases of
That's
family members
wild.
helping other family members catfish people.
Huh?
What? How fucking weird is that? Way to lower your child's morale. You are ugly. You should pretend to be someone else because that's the
You
only way
should
this is gonna
pretend
happen.
to be
You know what
someone
that
else.
says? I think the parents were probably catfishers as well. So how it got your dad.
That's just our way. That's the
That's
Williams way.
how we do
Ever
it.
worked.
Oh, 100%. There's got to be a guy out there where he shows up and he's like, well, you're not really what I remember, but it'll do.
It'll do? That's
Text those
crazy.
hooves.
Dude. Oh,
Put on
wait,
your
that's
best
why that's
clothes
not
and
working.
get ready to be in shock as we unmask the dark world of catfishing.
Wow. Okay, perfect.
Catfishing
That's
has
done.
long since been in the cultural
We did it.
zeitgeist. Shows like
Perfect.
MTV's Catfish.
It's
were hugely
so
successful even back in
Irish in
2012.
here.
The show's premise was simple. The hosts Neve Schulman and Max Joseph would receive an email
First thing I do is find cool lines. Second thing I do, find those cool lines. Third thing I do the cool lines. Fourth thing I do, I record the cool lines. Good. All right. How much money we have for 17K? What is this? Why can't I see these before I do them? Why? SpongeBob, why? Oh, I don't have anything. Oh my god. Okay. You guys have any suggestions on what we should paint? Oh yeah, I have these guys. Okay, cool. Jacksepticeye. I don't have any materials. Okay. Let's go back. Let's keep listening to the music.
for
and
someone
then
requesting they
I'm gonna go to
investigate
the
their
store.
online love interest to see if they are who they really are. I feel like the Catfish movie is when I really knew what that term meant. Before the show, Neve did the documentary showcasing his catfish. I wondered too how much, I was thinking about this, how much that documentary and how much his show actually just where people were like, oh, I can do that. He just showed people being like, oh wait, you can just trick people like this? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess
You
damned if
can
damned
just
if you
trick
don't, but, you
people
know.
like
From there,
this.
The host would do deep dives into the other person's life, reverse image searching, and finding any information they can,
I want
which
this
is
one.
the funniest thing ever. I love that
Want
they
this
act like
one,
they're
the
like forensic
hearts,
detectives. He's
and
like,
then
Max,
let's
I don't
go.
know about this. This is kind of weird. I'm like going on
Get a
Facebook and
couple
just
of
type in the name.
these.
That's not who that is.
Let's go to the
There's a
fancy one
camcorder.
too.
Yo! What?
I got matched up with Pokimane.
What if it was really
What
her?
the
Do you want to
fuck?
use this as a time to say that Pokemon, if you're single and available, that you
Oh
want
wait,
to go on a date with her?
that's the
And
museum.
if you broke up with your neighbor, I am single. I will travel to you.
You broke up with your neighbor. What are you talking about?
Fucking
She's
Nick
doing
is
a
so
series of-
funny.
Like, I'm cooking. My neighbor's such a good.
Oh my god, you actually know, like, do you watch her?
Watches her.
clip.
If you guys have never watched Papa Meat, it's so funny. It's so funny the shit that Nick says. His friend Nick, his friend Nick is so fucking. He has a story for everything. It's like it's just a thing that fucking happens. It's so good. Oh wait, I can do. Oh, the shop's there. Do a tombstone? That's kind of fucking. That's kind of sick. Canvas of precious gold silk. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So this looks like garbage. Ooh, little trees. I do kind of like the trees though. Ooh, I kind of want that. No. Can't. Why would you want any of these? These are terrible. You can make a catfish, you know, a real cat mixed with a fish. Ooh, interesting idea. Okay. Pibble's Tinder is Ratinsky and shows up as a cat. True. Ooh, we can do the little alien cat. The little alien kitty. Yeah, good idea. Okay. Make it a fish too. Okay.
Stop bringing her up on the channel. God. Hey, we want to give a quick shout out to our favorite sponsor, Gamer Subs, which we have amazing energy drink called Raw Meat. You need to pick that shit up right now. It is summer in a
The straights are so funny.
A can, because we're starting to do cans in places and it's delicious. Raw Meat, my flavor is a beautiful cantaloupe watermelon mix that's just
Oh, you know what would be good on this
Caffeine-free
on
version all
the
time.
thing?
When it
Hold
gets
on.
too late, because Gamer Subs gives you a little pep in your step.
This one?
Pep. Also, if you like big tittied anime women, they have
Whoa!
big beautiful tittied
Oh
anime women
my
on it. So if you like that, they have shakers.
All right, we're just gonna maybe just skip this
A
ad.
little goodie with it.
We're gonna maybe skip that ad.
Then they travel to meet the person and confront them about lying or to simply talk with them. If the person
What did he say?
Identity to the victim, either online or in person. It is a captivating show. The most awkward interaction. A guy was catfishing another guy pretending to be a girl. He like walks up. He's like,
And then
"Coulda
they
had
fell in
everything,"
love.
or something crazy. Some crazy
You
shit. The guy's,
coulda
like, falling
had
apart, but he's like,
everything.
What the fuck? And Neve has to step forward. He's like, yo, bro, back up. And then Max
This is
in the
sick.
background.
This is sick.
They could
This
definitely
is
start faking
sick.
it.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, I would imagine from the inception of the show, it was probably
Love it.
majority
Great,
faked.
great,
yeah.
You
wonderful.
think the documentary's real though? That felt.
Yeah, definitely. I think
Wonderful.
that feels more realistic. Also, for people to even be willing to be like, yes, I'm the catfish, let me come forward and reveal who I am, I don't believe it. I mean, that's the thing about the internet is that
I
people
wanted to do
catfish,
this
you get caught,
first.
swim away.
I wanted to
Oh,
just
never
do some
mind.
flames.
Delete my account. There it is. This simple yet captivating concept drew in audiences weekly. It was highly rated for the ridiculous stories it aired. Sadly, as the show progressed, audiences felt it lost its original mystique because people became better at recognizing fake accounts, which made the reveals less shocking. Also, too, once
Probably.
people realize that catfishing's a thing, they're just like, I mean, I'm being fucking catfished.
Is this is
not what
brown,
it is.
right?
It's just not as juicy. There's not the mystique of people being like, wait, what? This is a thing? Oh my god.
That's why I require every woman to send me their driver's license and social security number.
You have to, and a
You
blood sample.
have
Just to make sure you
to.
are who you say you are, sweetie. I'm trying to protect both of us.
I'm trying to protect both of us. Ooh, and you can do a frog from sledding. Oh yeah, frog on the sled.
Kiss me. However, many of the show's former contestants and viral moments carry on its legacy in
Okay, let's
other
do that.
online communities.
Let's do that
One
too.
AMA on Reddit, hosted by Neve, who answered many common questions about the show and reminisced with the fans about their favorite moments. In a very short AMA, a person claimed to be a paid actor playing the person being scammed and said the majority of the show was scripted, though they were told some of them were 100% real, which I believe that one out of everything. One, I don't even think it's the showrunners. It's definitely the network also being like, this needs to be way crazier. We're gonna get
This
some
needs
actors
to
in
be
there.
way
Actors and shit.
crazier.
How many times can you have some fucking weird person that's just like, I just didn't know how to say this to you, I'm sorry, you know?
Also, if I was getting catfished, I don't want people to fucking know what I said to them. What?
You know shit.
Yeah,
You
that's
sent this
crazy.
dick pic and you said that that your mommy was hard, that she wanted her milk. I wish you didn't read that, but
I wish you didn't read
if someone
that.
approached you with this, would you just think that this is a moment to get
That's
on
so
TV?
funny.
And you're like, oh well, I get to get on TV. Or do you think this is an actual way of being like, well, how romantic is it that
We're just
it'll be
vibing,
filmed
honestly.
and then it'll be caught on television that she accepts me for who I am, or they accept me for who I am?
How do you get self-esteem by being shown on the show? That would
You don't.
destroy my.
You don't.
You
That's
don't.
also why, once again, I'm
Yeah.
an actor. Fans also brought up the numerous insane
Yeah, that
stories,
makes sense.
like in season 5, when a man named Spencer Foley believed he was dating Katy Perry during their
There's no
quote-unquote
way.
relationship.
There's
shared
literally
unreleased
no
music
way.
And even planned to propose to her with his great grandma's.
I was talking.
ring.
I
However,
was
the host
literally talking about this yesterday because I was watching Friends and Chandler had he was, I think it's like season 3, and Chandler had a person he was talking to on what's it called? Is it called AIM? is that what it was called, the messaging board or whatever, and he was talking to somebody and he was like, she was married, and I was like, oh yeah, that reminds me of the Lonely Hearts scam back in the 80s. Do you guys know what that is? You guys ever seen that before? The forum? Yeah, I think so. But Lonely Hearts was basically just this guy, he made up like these girls that were like trapped on this island and they were called angels and stuff. No idea. And so they do all this like catfishing and stuff. They're like, they send like pictures and they're like, I just can't make it, but if you send me like $20, you know, I'll be forever grateful and I'll send you like a lock of my hair or whatever, right? And eventually the guy got caught for it. But the dudes that were actually getting like scammed, they were pissed off about it because they actually liked the girls, like they liked the lie so much that they were just mad that it ended, and then they had to go back to like their quote unquote regular lives, you know what I mean? But that's what this reminds me of. It's like some people they don't care. They just want anything really. Like that, like those catfishers that were catfishing each other, they're like, you could have had everything. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to, it just reminded me of that because I was like, oh my god, that's so true, dude. No one gives a F, actually. Well, some of them. Oh, that scam still happen. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it was so, it's crazy, like, if it's good enough, people still, like, want it, which is why. Just why. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, for sure. But, anyways, let's go. Let's keep going.
Revealed that the woman he was talking to was a woman in England named Harriet. When Spencer heard the news, he didn't believe it, even after the host flew him to England to meet the woman. But there's no way. You're not Katie. He's like, not, like, I could see also people
You're
not
not
Katie. Katie's not dating you. This is who's actually been talking to you. That's not Katy Perry. Oh no, I've been lying to you. Yeah, you still going to propose to me at a concert? Another episode that season featured a man named Lucas, whose real name was Zach, who was actively leading on 3 different women. God damn. After some digging, the host discovered that he had an extensive history of catfishing, allegedly involving around 400 women. Now this has become an addiction. It's like a little dopamine hit every day, you know?
As I've never catfished, but I could assume.
You've definitely, whatever. I've never catfished, but I can assume that this is exactly what would happen, and this is exactly how I do it. I've never done it before.
I assume it's
I've never done this before.
Play this character.
Oh yeah, well you get to escape who you are. I get to be the every better version of myself, or sometimes a worse version of myself. Probably the most insane story came from the show was released in season 2. A woman named Carmen contacted Neve and Max with a concern about her cousin Antoine's love interest. According to her, the man her cousin was in contact with was named Tony, and he refused to talk on the phone or send a photo throughout their entire 3-year relationship. How do you go
3 years?
Come on now. Despite this, Antoine is not
That's
phased because
insane.
he's in love with Tony for his voice. The investigation took them to Cincinnati, where they used an old phone number to locate Tony. It turned out that the phone number led them to an address of a convinced criminal, Anthony Thomas. Because of this, the host believed Tony never sent any photos because he was actually calling from jail. So they continued.
I feel like it
searching
needs
around the
like
city,
a.
but found nothing.
I feel like this needs like a word in the middle, right? What do you think we should? It doesn't even say love. It just says like. It just says like in the middle. It's funny.
Nothing. Feeling defeated, they returned to inform Carmen and Antoine that Tony is likely not a real person, when out of nowhere,
What if I do
Carmen admits
this?
to being Tony. For 3 years, Carmen catfished her cousin Antoine because
She catfished her cousin! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, did you? Oh,
years earlier, He called her
ins-
fat ass Kelly Price, and she was so offended that she faked a multi-year relationship.
Dude, there's no way.
You want to file
There's
free?
no, the amount of pettiness you would have to do. There's no way. There's no. Imagine like the shit that they. Like, how mean are you that you're catfishing? I mean, hey, listen. They did something. I don't know.
Evil thing to do. For a
This
fat
is so
Kelly
funny.
Price, get over it. That's not that bad. Fat ass Kelly Price, that's not bad. For a multi-year emotional terrorism, okay. As they continued to question Karma about why she did
That's
it,
so
she admitted
funny.
She loved catfishing and saw nothing
She
wrong.
loved catfish. I love that shit. No, it's over. It's over. It's over. No. Hold on. I can fix it. Hold on. Okay.
Done.
I'll
It's
fix
so
it.
weird too that you're role playing probably sexual conversations with your cousin and stuff, doing all that weird shit.
She definitely got hard or wet too.
She got hard.
She definitely got hard. The clit looked like a nerd rope.
God damn it.
Catfishing stories come in all shapes and sizes. Strangely
Hold on,
enough,
I have to-
many people have been scammed after believing that they were in a romantic relationship with Elon Musk. Who would want to date
What
Elon?
the
Can you
fuck?
actually imagine going on a date with Elon? There's the money, but still, I mean, like, listen, I get that of, oh, well, he's the richest man in the world. I'll tell you what, at the same time, if you can find a guy that makes like
He's not even the
150 grand,
richest in the
you
world.
get just about a similar thing.
is he?
Honestly,
I don't
who
think
wants
he
to go-
is.
Can I buy a yacht? When have you ever actually thought about that in your life, right? Can you imagine going on a date with Elon at whatever fucking cryptic hellhole he takes you to, and then later
Honestly.
he courts you? I was actually going to see if you wanted to come up. Okay. Score.
I am Starling.
Starlink Diablo 2. One older woman, Hilda Holland, supposedly met with him on Threads. Yeah, right. On Threads? God, would this happen last year? Supposedly met with him on Threads and started video chatting. Also,
I want you to know that the what this woman looks like. She looks 82 years old. He's gonna be a trillionaire? There's no way.
the competitor. She met with him on a competitive platform. In reality, this was an AI deepfake that also used a fake Elon voice to lure her in. God, that would make me run away. Come sit on Papa's lap. Hilda, I'm going to take you to Morocco. Hilda was told to send him money through gift cards, but to
What should we
not
call
redeem.
this one?
After $60,000 worth of cards were sent, stores like Home Depot started refusing to sell her more. Good! At what point do you not know?
Also, the richest man in the world needs Home Depot gift cards.
The richest? No shit. You're the richest man. You have to go, Hilda. You have to go to Home Depot.
My money's all tied up in stocks.
It's all tight.
Looks sad.
I'm not able to make it.
This
home
looks
to
sad.
Morocco. She believed the fake Elon Musk when he told her she would receive a Tesla car and stacks of cash in return for her help. Hilda was then told the FedEx vehicle delivering the money crashed and that she would have to pay $1,500 to repair it. I like how she could have also literally just put a down payment on a Tesla and got it herself. There's no way to
Honestly.
go beat around the bush, Nick. Getting $60,000 worth of Home Depot gift cards for some Elon dick and a goddamn Tesla. What are we thinking? A lot of people will be
What
like,
was she?
I'm afraid.
How do you? I don't understand. I don't freaking understand.
I'm afraid for my safety. So when they do these demands that they think that these people
Okay.
have power over them that they don't actually have. I feel bad. Yeah, I do feel bad. But this is just a woman who's just like, she's
I'm just gonna leave it.
like a soggy
I'll-
diaper
I'll
down
name it
there.
later.
You know what I mean? It's just fucking, she's just like, Elon's gonna come tap Hilda. Man, will you stop referring to yourself in the third person? Hilda horny. In the
I had someone try to say that they were Simon LeBon of Duran Duran. I talked to the person before we just leave out like a fan fantasy. Either I don't, but knew it wasn't real. Just for a fun, just was for fun for a bit. Live, not leave. What? Just to live. Oh, live. Oh, okay. I was like, what? Oh, that's funny. Well, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Let's see. Perfect. Wait, do I have any colder blues? Let me see. Might have a colder blue. What does this look like? That's definitely green. Okay. All right, perfect. Let me see if I have another color. See if I have another palette that could be as good.
The Home Depot line. Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Ooh, that's a kind of good blue.
That's definitely what happened at Home Depot.
Cyberpunk.
Came in so often, like,
That
why are you buying so
cyberpunk
many
one is
cars?
the
They're like, oh,
better blue though.
Gonna rail
Okay.
me. Yeah, I gotta get Elon home from Morocco. So
Elon.
Tesla. And he's gonna let it fucking clap. And I bet you anything the staff was just like,
The painting he is doing has color, and the one we are looking at almost white. Maybe it was just my screen. I think it's just like how bright it is, honestly. Let's see, cyberpunk. Oh yeah, it's much darker on the. Yeah, it's much darker on there. All right. Perfect. Right, that's good. All right, and then we're gonna do a little thing like that.
I hate this woman. And then after a while, one person had a heart, and they were like, we can't let you anymore. I refuse. I cannot let you do this anymore. One poor 80-year-old woman from Washington dodged mortgage payments for 10 months so she could instead send her love, Elon Musk, the money. After over $50,000 was spent via Apple gift cards, her daughter stepped in to investigate. She looked through her phone and saw that a fake Elon Musk convinced her that he would soon be whisking her away
this
in a private
green?
jet and taking her to an island resort. That's very sad. Once again, it's just the old people, man. Also, too, that old people are still that ready. I feel like at 80, I'm gonna be like, I don't care. You know, if some like beautiful woman was like, oh, we could run away together, so I'd be like, no.
No.
I'm good. At 80? Because also, it's saying to get whisking your way to an island resort. I mean, probably to get fucking pounded by Elon. In one of the most catastrophic Elon scams, an elderly woman from Texas dropped as much as $600,000 after meeting a man posting as the billionaire. She was convinced that investing into his company would give amazing returns, but she'd have to give the money to him directly.
What?
Instead, this money was going directly into Moynihan's painting business. He was soon caught and arrested by police. I feel like a lot of people do targeted scams like that, or targeted catfishing towards like rich elderly people. Well, elderly people just because it's like they have the retirement, they have excess funds, they don't know what the fuck's going on.
I need to look at the game.
Well, you're gonna take me where? That kind of thing.
Where are we?
That was
True.
like kind of well off. They were living in retirement home. I'd be like, who are these people that are like you're interacting with every day? Like even like the person you like, oh, I go to my water aerobics in the morning. Who's the teacher? How do I know that guy isn't also just like, hey, I have this great little thing. You know what I mean? I wouldn't trust anybody. Sometimes the person catfishing is closer to you than you realize. For one woman named Olivia Fenton, she was tricked into pursuing a man that was secretly her boss in disguise. Olivia's female manager convinced her to go on a date with one of her best male friends. She agreed, and after some conversation, they decided to get together. He never showed up to the date. They tried for a second one, but he failed to pull through again. This time, due to non-stop meetings. The third date was to take place at a bar. Olivia arrived, only to get a text saying that he wasn't able to find her, so he left. She convinced him to come back, but apparently his train got stuck underground and he couldn't. After telling her manager that the guy she set her up with wasn't working out, she just so happened to get a message from him asking for one final chance. So
one final chance.
He claimed
That's
to have gotten
crazy.
into a car crash and was unable to make it. From there, she started to put things together. The flowers he once sent to her home just so happened to have a similar writing to her manager's. And in the end, it turned out her manager was using a burner phone and pretending to be this imaginary man using photos of random person from Georgia.
What
He was suspected that she was secretly gay and was struggling to come to terms with her sexuality. So she tried using a fake man to pursue a relationship with Olivia. Regardless, she went to HR and got fired. She also found out that this was not the first time she'd done this to a female coworker.
Not the first time. That's also crazy, dude.
We knew our last Verbo was going to be incredible. We didn't know the hot tub was broken. But thanks to Verbo Care and 24/7 live support.
Whoa.
How did the HR? All right, one time, we'll let it slide. But two, you're fired. One of the most recent examples of a humiliating
Dude's
catfish
too
report
much.
takes place just recently within the Reddit r/anti-meme community. This community is dedicated
That's
to making
crazy
anti-jokes. This
twice,
story
though.
focuses specifically on two moderators, RioBox and Course Mediocre 7899, who have been dating for a few months. Out of nowhere, Course stopped communicating with Rio for 48 hours, prompting him to assume that she was in grave danger. He immediately made a post desperately asking anyone who's seen her active online to reach out to him.
Okay.
Attached was a missing person graphic that included her profile picture, which was a photo of the actress Rachel Brosnahan with a heart filter over it. Made a goddamn missing poster.
He made a
Okay.
missing
The missing
poster.
person photo graphic had a heart filter over it to really emphasize how truly serious this situation is. 18 hours after that, he announced that she was dead and poured his heart out over his heavy feelings of pain and personal guilt.
What?
Apparently, her brother reached out to him via Discord to announce that she took her own life in what is now an infamous string of Discord messages. The way he announced her death was by telling him,
It doesn't
quote,
look happy
"No
at
more."
all.
We respond saying, "No!" He would later admit that he took this as he was physically screaming, "No!"
Just typing
This
this.
post included a new graphic, the same edited photo of her profile picture, this time in black and white, and slapped onto a stock photo of a headstone. There's no way this is real.
This was actually happening on Reddit.
The post would end with
Oh
Rio
my
threatening to ban anyone that speaks ill of Course, as she was seen as a controversial mod in the community. Some made jokes, but many saw the entire situation as incredibly suspicious.
Do you think
Redditors started
he
digging through Course's
catfished him?
account to find-
Do you think he made up a girlfriend? do you think that's what happened? He made up a girlfriend and he just he just got tired of it or something? I don't know. Maybe.
find that they were undoubtedly a young boy from India pretending to be a 26-year-old
GG's.
woman.
GG's.
This is pretty
It's over.
clear, seeing as they
GG's.
had posts talking
Nope.
about living in India and even speaking Hindi. They even found the Xbox gamer tag and saw that he was playing Minecraft Mobile after her supposed death. The story ends with Rio admitting that he jumped the gun on all the frantic posts and that he was very likely catfished. He is now taking a hiatus from the
Very
subreddit. And the line,
likely.
"She's no more," has cemented itself as a meme within the community.
They were dating for 3 months and they were calling each other husband and wife. And he was freaking out because he only had her Reddit account and nothing else. So he didn't have her phone number or anything. So it sounds like this Indian guy got in too
Slad.
deep.
This Indian child.
Indian child.
Yeah.
got it too
Lad.
deep. So he hit the nuclear option.
He's sledding, but
Off.
he's sad.
She's no more is so good. Can you send photos on Reddit?
Yeah, you can send photos.
Do you think that he sent him a picture and the kid was like, "I have gone too far.
Yeah. Oh no.
I have gone too far.
He was probably talking about like marriage and stuff. Mate, we could be real husband and wife.
No, that's cool. I don't think I want that."
It's
And then,
cool.
bam, hog.
Why would
I've
you
seen plenty of
want?
power banks over my 15 years of reviewing tech, but this Ridge one quickly became a favorite.
So this?
I have to become no more.
I had someone something similar happen. No.
No. There's no way Nick has a fucking story about this shit. Oh my god. There's no way he has a story. There's no. He always has the. Why does he always have a story? Is what I want to know.
Oh.
God damn it.
No, get back here.
Wait.
And then for months we stopped talking, and then I messaged them back, like just with a hey. And then on their account, the said, "Hey, I'm so and so's brother. I have some bad news. She died."
She
I
died.
believed it. But then after reading this, I was like, "Oh fuck."
Oh yeah, we're gonna do.
Did you send any dirty pics to this number?
Please no. Please no. Please no. Oh my
There's
god.
a child out there that
I plead the fifth.
photos, Nick. That is unbelievable. How do we know this child isn't watching us now?
I hate this.
I don't know. This was years ago, so.
You want to come make a public statement to this person?
Oh, you want me to?
Might as well on camera.
Fuck you for breaking my heart.
Fuck you for breaking my heart.
I think all the people who've been catfished felt your pain right there, Nick. Being catfish doesn't fall under a simple tax bracket. In fact, the rich and famous are just as susceptible for being catfished. In 2022, AMC Theater CEO Adam Aaron began messaging and eventually sexting a ballet dancer named Mia, whom he believed to have had a relationship
Get
with
a
in the past.
picture
Can I just
of
put an
this
announcement out real quick?
ET.
Adam Aaron, hey, do we need 7 AMC commercials before the movie? I know where I'm at. We went and saw Nirvana the
I
day
don't
of the
think
show,
you
the
do.
movie. 7 AMC commercials. That fucking one with Nicole Kidman. There's like the fucking Coke one. There's the goddamn AMC. Like, who cares about the laser technology? Can we talk about that? Who gives a fuck? It's always that fucking deep ass lights. This is laser magic. You're like, shut the fuck up. I hope this ends bad for him.
Shut
Whatever.
up. Freaking.
Okay. After a week of messaging and using other fake
I have
identities
my-
such as an
I have my
ex-boyfriend,
picture.
Mia revealed her true intentions and demanded hundreds of thousands of dollars. from Adam.
Hundreds of
Otherwise, she would leak
thousands.
and lewd photos. Would you give a fuck? I'm the AMC CEO.
Unless you have a little tiny cock.
Even then, if your little pig dick was out there, it is what it is. What it is. Now you know.
It is what it is.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars richer. Why would I care?
Ego. These guys have huge egos. Small.
True.
PE.
Well, they probably have to have
True.
having the 7 AMC commercials before a movie after I've just watched 45
Okay,
minutes of
now we're gonna
trailers.
do the
This hour and a half
alien-
long movie
the
has now
alien
turned into
kitty.
a 3.5 hour long excursion because of this. Thankfully, Adam didn't give in and immediately contact the FBI, which led to the person playing Mia to get arrested. 35-year-old Sequoia Blackwood was charged with cyberstalking, extortion, and interstate communications with intent to extort. Catfishes sometimes target more than one person. In another case, a catfish was able to trick a long list of
guess this is
celebrities
fine.
into performing for their dying daughter. In 2013, Hope Jackson reached out to a bunch of celebrities, including the musical group The Little Big Town, Kate Gosselin,
Little
and
Big
Brad
Town?
Paisley, posing as the mother looking
hell
to
is
fulfill her
that?
daughter's dying wishes of meeting celebrities, aka this definitely big old girl was looking for country music artists to come play for her. Brad Paisley, will you take me home? I want to be Mrs. Paisley. Feeling sympathetic, most of the celebrities reached out and began regularly talking with Hope and her daughter. Both Brad Paisley and his wife were extremely involved with the young girl, constantly texting her over 10 days, even singing Amazing Grace over the phone.
the
Not long after meeting her, Hope
creature.
said that her daughter died. Multiple celebrities reached out for an address to send flowers, but Hope refused to do so. The celebrities also asked for pictures, which she refused to provide. And
no.
this is where people started to get suspicious. Word? I can't have one photo of your daughter? You know what you could try to do about this
No.
happens, Nick? For when you eventually catfish someone and you do this exact thing, you should say this, or she should have said this, was, I can't take a photo because it's still a piece of her soul. That, because people believe that. So be like, she's on her death's door, and I can't, all of her needs to go to heaven.
Religious angle.
The police were called and soon discovered the whole thing was a hoax. She was charged with 1 count of theft of services for making Brad sing over the phone for free and was sentenced to 5 years of probation and mental health treatment. Here's what I gotta say. Okay, Brad, singing Amazing Grace over the phone? Well, we gotta charge her for that, right? That's just not free. I'd let that slide.
It
and
ain't
I'd say,
free.
we're gonna put you in a fucking nut house.
You
had all
don't
these people
know
wrapped around
Little
your
Big
finger,
Town?
and not
No.
once asked for
They
money.
did
Which to
pontoon.
me
I don't
also
know what
shows
the
it wasn't
fuck
malicious.
that
It's just some person who
is.
was just wanted to meet their celebrity.
I do
in a
not know
very-
what that
In
is.
a very creepy way, mind you. I would say, okay, well, that was odd, but we're gonna help you out, okay? And I do. Some guy with a giant syringe does. Back for a neck.
Gonna do this.
Oh, most catfish either blow their cover, give up, or get what they wanted before things get too crazy. However, there are a few extreme cases that can destroy people's lives. One young woman convinced her friend to catfish her own father. Why? The
What
two
the
friends in their
fuck?
20s were bored one day and decided to prank their
Bored?
dad, who was plagued with tons of bad breakups and experiences with gold diggers.
What?
Your small business taxes
This is
handled.
terrible.
All your unique deductions
Oh my God.
found. Keep more money in your business and take taxes off.
Shut up, Ed.
Why do this to this man? What, am I wrong?
I'm listening
One
to
woman
things.
suggested that her friend find her father on a dating app and catfish him as a prank. The friend made an account posing as a 50-year-old woman and quickly found her father and began messaging. What started out as a completely harmless chat soon turned into full-on sexting.
no.
One day,
Oh,
the
no.
two women were
Oh,
on a
no.
hike when the
Oh,
friend
no.
handed her phone to the woman while she went to the bathroom. She saw that her phone was being blown up by her friend's father with extremely lewd messages. When her friend returned, she called her out and her friend got angry and stormed off, saying she wasn't doing anything wrong. Now the friend has gone practically no contact and blames the woman for even suggesting the idea of catfishing her dad, even though
What?
she has continued to do it for 2 months straight. Sounds like she just wants to fuck the dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
See, once again,
Well-
is that not a good catfish? Hey, so actually it's me. What?
I hate
You're a
this.
50-year-old woman. Now you're a 28-year-old. Oh my God. Some catfishing tales even end in brutal murder. Like a big story that took place in 2007 between a former Marine and a supposed 18-year-old girl. Thomas Montgomery was a 47-year-old former Marine and married
fix this
father
in a
of
minute.
2, and was struggling in a sexless marriage. After being introduced to the gambling site Pogo, he meets a woman in a chat
Hold on
room
a
who
minute.
calls herself Tall Hot Blonde, which of course the guy's like 2007 ex-Marine being like, oh my God, it's hot. That's just her username. The woman admitted to being 18, causing Thomas, whose username was Marine Sniper, to pretend to be 18 as well, despite U.S. Marine records showing he was never a sniper, nor did he see any action during his time in the military. I digress. It turned out she was a high school softball player named Jessie from West Virginia, and very soon they started to flirt and the relationship started to develop. She would send provocative pics, and in return, he sent pics of himself when he was much younger in his military uniform. They became in love with each other, sending gifts, love letters, and having phone calls.
I feel like this
and
isn't the
even
same color.
having cyber sex behind his wife's back. Thomas started becoming obsessed, writing notes to himself like one that read, quote, go ahead, Nick.
On January 2nd, 2006, Tom Montgomery, 46 years old, ceased to exist and is replaced by an 18-year-old battle-scarred Marine. He's moving to West Virginia to be with his love of his life.
Meanwhile, at work, his co-workers were hearing him openly brag about dating a teenager. One of them, 22-year-old Brian Barrett, would even get involved as well. At one point, Thomas's wife would intercept a package from
Okay,
Jessie
perfect.
that included love letters and red
Let's do
panties. She was
some-
disgusted and felt horrible for the young woman, so he wrote back explaining that he was a middle-aged father and not the man she thought he was. She also gave Jessie the contact for Brian Barrett, who was closer to her age. Jessie wanted revenge after being catfished, so she started chatting up Brian, moving into yet another romantic relationship. This rivalry between Thomas and Brian would lead to a tragic event. Thomas was fed up with
Tragic.
Brian, so he brought a rifle with him and confronted Brian as he was sitting in his car after work, shooting him 3 times and killing him. His body was found 2 days later, and Thomas was arrested on top of being hit with a truly shocking discovery. It turns out that Jessie was a middle-aged mother named Mary Sheeler pretending to be an 18-year-old girl in order to flirt with men online. The most depraved part was that the mother's daughter was named Jessie. She was posing as her own daughter and sending photos of her to Thomas. This included more than casual photos. In fact, she was taking creep shots of her as well. Creepy! Ugh. Thomas was thrown in prison for 20 years, but Mary was able to walk free because catfishing is not a crime.
E.T.
Millions
Expected
of people
Papa
each
Meat
year
on
get
Fable
catfished, falling in love with someone
streams?
only to find out that
Yeah. We're doing it. We're doing it, boys. I'm drawing Alien Kitty right now.
they wasted a large chunk of their life. It's safe to say for anyone currently in the dating game, you need to know what catfishing is to be suspicious of behavior. So make sure you spot the warning signs before you get duped.
WMSU, check
Possible
Bat
life.
beatsies when you can,
Probably not
Payless.
real life, but still, it is annoying. Nick, how many times have you
Okay,
been catfished?
Gleep
Most of them are
Glorp.
like, you know, because I swipe on the Asians. Like,
That's his name.
Why do you like Asian women so much? Because you're cruel.
cruel.
You're
If a
cool.
woman is not Asian, you do not give them the
That's
time
not
of day.
true. That is not true.
That is,
that is not.
that is absolutely true. Every time you date an Asian girl, you're like, oh, I don't know this and that. I could let this slide. And then God forbid any other girl does anything wrong. Well, I stopped talking to her.
I stopped talking to her. Gleep Glorp. That's funny. Good video. I give it a like. All right. There was another Papa Meat video I wanted to watch. What are we on? We're almost at an hour. Okay. Not doing bad. All right, let's see. What's his other channel called? Not meaty magic. We went to a game store. Oh, I think he's just playing. I think he's literally just playing Magic the Gathering. I think that's a, okay. Well, never mind. Okay, I figured. Let's do. I've already seen most of these. That kitty sure is gleep glorpin'. Dang, he is. Let me see. Videos. Time travelers. The worst hobby ever. Yeah, we can do that one.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? Come on, sit down, because today we're talking about my least favorite thing in the universe. This is not me paraphrasing. This is not me putting on a show, a spectacle. Today we're talking about cave diving. I know.
Oh yeah, cave diving's wild.
Obese middle-aged man wouldn't like to crawl into a tiny little dark corridor.
Right.
No, I'm claustrophobic as shit. And these videos online of people cave diving, I have so much anxiety. I can't watch it. I cannot watch it. Like, one of the scariest horror movies to me is The Descent, just because of the cave diving aspect. The little goblin inbred mutant people, that's all cool. It's metal or whatever, but them getting stuck down there, no. Don't like that. Adrenaline junkies have some of the most intense hobbies on the planet.
And then we're gonna do a
volcano boarding, which what the f is that? Or train surfing, like the app. People do just about anything to chase that high, the high of that point.
And then
right
we go
at
like
death's door.
this.
Pull back. Oh, could died. Because of this, we've seen an increase in one particular extreme sport, which is caving or cave diving. Caves have always interested mankind, but as we move more into the modern age, we stray
It's a
further and
cat
further away from our Stone Age
fish.
roots. As in, that was millions of years ago. Why are we still fucking around caves? We have McDonald's. Just gonna say that again.
I think that's
We
good.
have McDonald's. There's no reason to be in the caves.
We have indoor rock climbing now.
We have indoor rock climbing. Go to the plastic fun coloring rock climbing walls. Some people, however, find it exciting to find and explore various caves across the world.
Gleepin', he's glorpin'.
Is the tight squeezes and isolating darkness and the inevitable death and the coffin-like sensation. I'm not going to keep going on, but I can see where people are like, uncharted territory. No person has crawled through here. The only people that have crawled through here are snakes, rats, and ghouls. And now me, Terry. I'm one
Me,
of the ghouls.
Terry.
Cool, dude. You're awesome, Terry. Thousands of people partake in this hobby, but some people never come out. So grab some spare batteries and knee pads as we unearth the dark, dangerous world of cave diving.
Ugh. I would never, ever.
The first question that people ask when learning about this bizarre hobby is, and I don't blame them, one word, Nick.
Alien meerkat. He's a catfish.
It's the adrenaline rush. It's the near-death experience. It's about conquering something that has not been conquered, yada, yada, yada. But many cavers have a long list of reasons as why it appeals to them specifically.
He kind of just looks spiky, doesn't he?
Work out the body. We have gyms. There's a trail.
I'll try and figure out how to make him look more
While others
fluffy.
claim that the intense risks and challenges build strong bonds with other like-minded people, aka it's like being in an asylum, but in a cave. You make friends
In a
with other crazy
cave.
people. You're making a lot of sense, Terry. Ghouls and snakes. That's what we are. And they're all like, and they crawl into a hole. I don't get it, Nick. I don't get it. Certain
I also
hobbyists
don't
say they
understand.
do it for the thrill of exploration and being the first to see what lies beneath the Earth's surface. One cave diver explains, and I quote, "You see a tiny hole big enough for your body to fit through, and you wonder what's on the other side."
Okay.
That's the first thing that comes to your mind. Why don't you just seeing a
You're
hole?
like,
and you're just like,
what's in there? Fuck no. Fuck no. Why would I do that?
I can fit down there. I want to go.
It go
down
glue
there.
glue glue. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Wait.
Bleep glorp.
Oh God! The ultimate achievement in a caver's career is when they push through
think
one
this
of
is
those tiny
perfect.
passes and discover huge cavernous space
Okay.
on the other side, never before discovered. Which I will say, things of this nature that are so extreme,
name is
that
Gleep
would be
Glorp.
like a huge load. That would be a huge nut busted. right? That is an
Glebe
actual conqueror of
glorp.
mental and physical proportions that I have not done. I get excited when I finish a Lego set. That's my load.
There you go.
Okay, my load is
Oh my
a Lego
God,
set,
what are you
right? So
talking
I
about?
do have respect for people that are that mentally ironclad that they scare me as people. I'm like, that person, I don't know where he's going to be in 10 years. I think negative thoughts.
Okay,
I don't know. I'm
I'm gonna-
sorry.
He's gonna live in the caves.
If you like
I'm gonna
it so
leave those
much,
like
why
that.
don't you just live down? What if every
And
cave diver's house?
let's open up. See which one sell.
They burrow. The more at.
You go to take a piss and get a glass of juice. I can't turn around. Give me your torch. Give me your torch.
Aber ich habe dann soaking suit, man.
Terrible
Your aunt
tool
is dead
use.
in the
Get out of
corner.
my freaking face. Get out of my freaking face.
You went to go get juice too?
Maybe,
That would
good
actually
job.
be a
What
great,
the f-
like a creepypasta story.
Oh, it's Banky.
Yeah, my
No,
dad might have
Banky.
taken his hot.
That's
dog
worth
to
more
the
money,
bar or
Banky.
whatever.
There you go. Write it, fans. Like,
Yeah, mine.
Overworked. Bad. Should have stopped drying when it was good. Who are you? Are a corporate. You know what? I don't really listen.
One cave diver named James Sanders told of how he was once stuck in a deep crevice on his belly
Would
inside
you-
a cave. He said he had to
Banky,
strip
I
down
swear
his
to
underwear
God.
just to fit through the tunnel. Not only that, but he had to use just his toes to inch himself.
Get outta
along.
here.
The entire
That's
time
mine.
his back was getting shredded by the rocky ceiling. And once he got through, however, he
We don't
couldn't
accept
use
anything
his
other than
experience.
under
You basically just went to a
$1,000.
giant cheese grater. Your back is torn to smithereens.
Watch. I bet if
You got
I
pissed
draw
underwear,
something with
you're
just
standing
money
there,
related.
shoes untied. That was awesome.
How you make perfect? I guess you can have one. Take that one.
This video is sponsored by our partners at Factor. Factor is the meal service that gives you the flexibility to stay active and stay
He's doing the freaking Redditor face. Okay, I'm gonna lay down for now if you end before I get it back up. Dip Babels. Okay. Night. I'm gonna skip this real quick. The Factor ad.
You now offering 2 times more high protein meals and 2 times
Invest
more
in
seafood
yourself
options
and
to
see
make
greater returns. What do you mean?
They also have
Oh,
options
fresh like a morning
Calorie
baguette.
Smart, keto, protein
He's
plus,
taking
and
Glebe
vegan. So
Glorp.
it's easy to see why 97% of customers say that Factor has helped them live a healthier life. And the best part of Factor is that there's no prep work, no grocery lines, and virtually no cleanup. Head to factor75.com.
Alright, well, we'll see if anybody takes the last one.
Meat FB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free breakfast for
You
one
think I
year.
should do
That's
something?
code
What a
PAPAMeat FB50
perfect
at
blend.
factor75.com to get 50%
2,000?
off plus free
Okay,
breakfast for one year.
sure.
Offer only valid for new Factor customers with code qualifying offer.
And we're
Display URL promo
We're
code
closed.
This is red. QR code show for 50%.
Get out of here!
Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this video. Now back to the episode. Ad is over. We're back to the fun time.
I'm guessing that feeling is like you're alive, right? Because you're.
Oh
like,
my God,
moving.
there
Yeah.
has to be that has to be the biggest dopamine. Also, in a
Okay.
weird, I mean, I might be overstretching this, but it could be a thing
Should we
you
do-
appreciate every day.
Yeah.
Way
How long is this video? It's also 30 minutes. Should we do another 30 minutes or what do you guys think? What are you guys thinking? Oh, let me see. Do 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 do. La, do, 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 do. Okay. Depending on what happens right now.
The thing, it's like getting a tattoo or something where it's like once you get one, so it's like once you go and you come out, you're like, I gotta have that again. It's like a drug. The first time that you probably overcome that, you're probably like, oh my God. You probably are like, I didn't know I
should we,
could do
what
that.
else should
All
we
this newfound
paint?
confidence, life is brighter, but it's like the extremes those caves must be.
Try
'Cause then
something.
you're all
Or try
pressed up
something.
in a fucking deal and you're like, this is boring. It has
I wanna
be
do a
tight,
two-tone.
tighter and tighter until I feel like there are people that push it too far and they get themselves killed. Oh God, if I get out of here, this is gonna be so epic.
It's gonna be so
People are
epic.
hard. Like while they're stuck
If
like
there
that.
if there is not a hard cave diver, then there are none at all. Because they always talk it's like, yeah, I feel like that's why they focus. Yeah, my back was scraping up the thing because their cock has been getting shredded to pieces the entire time. Yeah, they call their cocks farmer thumbs because they're all calloused and shit. farmers know I'm going in. It's a good harvest. Good harvest. Whatever it is, there are something that draws people to the underground. And this addiction is not something new. The term spelunking grew in popularity around the 1950s as a way to describe basic cave exploration. And since then, cave diving has exploded from an amateur hobby into a global industry. Caves are now national tourist attractions protected by federal laws, and thousands of people each year travel to receive guided tours and even eat inside cafeterias built deep underground. There are also jobs that go beyond tour guides. Geologists work tirelessly to preserve the caves, and even NASA scientists go into them to collect data on the caves to help future missions to Mars. The number of explorable caves has exploded, and the community has come up with many odd names for certain caverns, caves, and more. Names such as Beelzebub's Hairy Ring Piece, that's the devil, Orgy Hole Passage, and of course you can't forget Fat Man's Misery. You think that some Fat Man's
Misery.
That's me projecting as a fat guy. I'm like, those little twinks don't like me.
Do you think they bring fat people?
Yeah, exactly.
out?
Ooh, I don't think you're gonna fit. Hee. They like, there's like a hole this big.
Hold on.
I don't think you're gonna fit.
What if we do this? What if we do like
whenever he gets inside? I'm like,
really like
he's like, yeah, can't
contrasting?
burrows into the earth. You know what's also f***ed up with caves too? We have some of these in Alaska where I live. There's like storage.
He lives in
facilities,
Alaska?
entire storage for like cold storage and that stuff, and they burrow underground and make like caverns. But it's like a thing where the deeper you go, the colder it gets. I think data centers too. So people put tons of servers in those too. I always thought that was kind of interesting and creepy because there's like ring lights down there. But I'm like, imagine that goes out. Now you're just kind of stuck underground.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Within each cave or cave feature is a difficulty ranking.
What should I
system
put in
that
the
tells
middle?
Divers what they're getting into.
30 minutes
Guides will
more?
list
Okay.
Each one at a level system from 1
30
being
more
not too
minutes.
bad
That's
to 5
it.
being you need some experience. Okay. Because of social media, we are not only seeing this hobby grow on a massive scale, we're starting to see a greater number of cave diving creators. And this is where I say stop.
What should we do here?
Enjoy it yourself. Don't show the
I'm gonna-
world. It's a
I
plague.
think I
It
wanna
is a
do-
plague
I
on
wanna
the
do a
eyes and the
skull.
senses. I will be in bed. Like a little tired. Watching my phone, whatever. And then I have seen cave video. I cannot stay on them that long. Seriously. I'll like move my blanket off me. Just that feeling of something on me. I can't fucking do it, man. Because of sites like YouTube, many people are being introduced to the fascinating and horrific world of cave diving. Over the years, numerous caving channels have popped up and gained millions of views documenting their adventures. One of the more well-known
Here we
channels,
go.
Caveman Hikes,
do you
is a
guys want me to?
father-son duo
You
who
know
wanted
what?
to
Let me
share
see
with
if
the
I
world
can
their caving
find.
endeavors, traversing through some of the roughest and snug caverns out there. And
this
I will
do?
say, this guy, steel trap brain.
Okay,
There's been times
no,
we sit there and he's like,
terrible.
yeah, there's some massive spiders.
We'll come back to this. I need to get another.
You can see that little bit.
All over my face, that's okay.
It's the inevitable conclusion of what I am doing, but
What is this?
It's insane. And his son, it's crazy that this kid's just like, yeah, I think I can fit. Goes
Let's see
through.
if this
No,
is-
I can't. And then to just have the mental clarity to not just be like, I'm dead. Because if I went through it, I'm like, I'm done. I mean, it really shows like how if you just freak out, you'll
What
kill
is this?
yourself.
I hate that. I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
That'd be me.
I understand why I don't have it in there. Okay, I see what's happening.
Whatever, yeah.
There was that one YouTuber who
Okay, let's go get some. Let's go try and get another.
Wait, a creator?
Yeah.
Did she want
Let's go get
to?
another.
That made it sound like he was just like, he's like,
thingy.
climb. I don't want to get in there.
But she got to a point where he just kept explaining like what was coming up, and he's like, "This is the hardest part."
Like the squeeze or whatever.
yeah, and then this one was like a weird like loop thing, and then I think she got past it.
Maybe we
but
do
when she was in
watercolor.
The next
Ooh.
room, she started
By
painting
that.
because I think it started to settle. Kind of like
That's-
that was hard to get through. How many to get back out?
I wonder how much of that beforehand too do you have to prep people and be like, it is going to be a mental hurdle. You'd have to think of something too. I mean, if
mental hurdle.
he was probably pretty good about being like, you made it through, we can make it back out. If you made it in here, you can make it out.
All right. Hopefully
Kinda.
these
And
come
obviously
off.
They did, or whatever. So, or yeah, that's where you're like,
Send
"Whoa,
home. Send home.
down there still.
Let's do this. Do
That's what I
that.
was thinking. You go down into the cave, but you
Yeah, because I don't really use that one. Well, I literally did just use it, didn't I?
You go in the cave as a 15-year-old white girl, and you come out as a 48-year-old Puerto Rican guy. Creepypasta. That would be a creepypasta too. Mi amor. Mi amor. It'd be like that kind of thing. Where's Jessica? It's like kind of it's just a hot chick, but cave diving.
So this one's good.
Keith Edwards is
This
another
one
YouTuber
I
with
don't
over 50
use.
million
That
views
one
on
I
his
do
caving videos. His
use.
most popular video, Caving Claustrophobia Kill or Cure, shows him and members of a local caving club diving through a
Okay,
flooded
perfect,
cave.
perfect.
That's another thing I don't get to, man.
Oh yeah, the
People
underwater
spelunking
caves.
and they go underwater. Why?
too-
Gasping for
it's
air.
too-
with
it's too-
each inch
I
they
can't.
crawl.
Can I do this? Oh, I can. Cool.
That was awesome.
All right,
His
we're
channel
gonna
doesn't
do
solely focus on
this.
caving. Strangely enough, his other massively popular videos revolve around elaborate short films about Thomas the Tank Engine.
You've got two hobbies: caving and Thomas.
Which I just want to say, that is so
That's
sick. I love
serious.
the idea of John just being like, I'm gonna go basically die, and then come back, and you're just like, Thomas. Yes. Chew, fucking chew.
Have you seen the clip of the guy who missed the air pocket when they were doing underwater caving?
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
He started freaking, and then he like almost drowned the other guy.
He almost drowned the other guy?
But yeah, he came up and
Oh man. Oh. Yeah, I just.
pitch black down there. Can you imagine if your light died in the water?
I literally have to scroll until I find like a video of like I don't know, like a basset hound like walking in slow motion. And I'm like, that's the only thing that settled me. It's like basset hound videos, or like a bear, and he's like in the woods, and he's like scratching his back on a tree or something. I'm like, oh, look at him.
Huh, what the
Or a
hell?
big turtle eating a piece of cabbage. That gets me too. Love that. See, I'm already okay now. I was kinda distressed, now I'm all right. You can also find archives of
was
old
stressed
cave
out, now I'm
documentaries.
okay.
Sid Peru, a film producer for the BBC, filmed hundreds of videos of cavers during the 1970s and 80s. His work inspired a whole new generation of people to go and explore caves, which I will say, that's like my favorite thing about YouTube is shit like that. I love those old like documentary style videos. Like I'm sure those would be pretty interesting. The iPhone has made it, and the GoPros have made it so personal where you're like, I think I'm gonna die. Like you're like right there. But I feel like there would be some interesting stuff. And also too, the amount of like old documentaries that you just don't even think about. Like I saw this one of a Scottish guy. He like rides a bike across these mountains and just like he hit all these whiskey bottles everywhere. He's just getting drunk as going to visit a friend. And when he gets there, she's not even home. He just gets on his bike. It's like 20 miles. Like holy fuck. The idea of cave diving on its
just
own is already
goes
terrifying for
back.
most people. As you can imagine, there are also cave diving horror stories that can be the stuff of nightmares for these people, which is people getting stuck inside of caves. In the town
Yeah.
of Oudtshoorn, South Africa, the Congo caves are a popular tourist attraction where
I'm
guests
gonna
can
do
get guided
this.
tours through their rocky tunnels. And during one of the tours, an obese woman was advised not to enter the caves because of the potential for her to get stuck. Her husband got into a dispute with the staff and forced them to take her through. That's a brave woman.
I was gonna say.
I went to Casa Bonita and I saw that thing and I was like, I ain't making it through. Black Bart's Cave, I was like, my ass is not making it through this deal. The beginning of the tour features a 2-foot squeeze labeled the Tunnel of Love, otherwise known as the
Tunnel of
Dietitian's
Love.
Dream. As the woman attempted to fit through, she slipped and got stuck sitting down with her feet trapped underneath her. Ugh. She was so large that she was perfectly sized to be pinned underneath the rocky ceiling and couldn't move a single inch. And behind her were 22 other guests, including 6 deaf people and a bunch of kids.
What
Staff
the
attempted to free her, but
fuck?
eventually had to call 911, and a 20-person rescue
Deaf
crew was flown
people?
in by helicopter, accompanied by numerous EMTs on site. All those stuck in the cave were given blankets and food.
What
the
else?
staff tried to free the woman. They had been trapped in there for so long that EMTs had to climb over the woman to administer
that's
insulin
pretty much
for the
good,
diabetics.
right?
And after 11 hours, first responders were able to free the woman by lubing her up with petroleum jelly and pulling her free with
What do you
a
guys
wrench.
think?
Old
I think this is good.
That's how I get out of the tub. Once everyone was out of the cave, the woman was taken to the hospital and treated for minor injuries. The $3,000 rescue ended up boosting tour numbers as curious visitors flocked to see the exact spot where the woman had gotten stuck, which is kind of true. Where do I was here? Wow.
You think they have a photo up with her?
To me, you have
Sure.
to. If anything, I would have that up there because it's like all the people being like,
Looks
you should
nice.
not go down there.
Yeah.
It's a trophy.
Yeah.
See
You
how
know?
much it goes for. You know what? You know what? I don't want to open this. Oh, close. We're closed. Stupid
They
idiot.
know a little thing or two.
Well, I could see someone. I bet
You
you it's probably like
freaking
tourists or
dummy.
something who are like, I traveled all the way here. I want to go through that fucking thing. I'm sure it's fine. And lo and behold, you're just perfectly sized to not make it through, and you need literal petroleum jelly to be like.
Whoa. These are all
Many
my
caves have
my
large pitfalls that
arts.
require rappelling.
My
and sometimes
arts.
Equipment failure leaves people trapped at the bottom and puts their mental state to the test. The UK has one of the
Mastering some
largest gaming
advanced
communities
tools.
on the entire
Oh,
planet,
nice.
with numerous locations to
20,000.
explore and groups to join. The Ease Guild
Come back,
Caverns
George,
have been
come back,
labeled
come
as one
back.
of the most complex dives in the UK. Once a group of 6 men ventured inside, and after 3 hours, they tried to exit through what is referred as the tube. The biggest of the group made his way to the end until a large spike prevented him from fitting through. The entire time he was crawling, water was pouring in on top of him. And when he reached the end, his body blocked the flow and caused it to pool all around his head.
Oh, cooked.
After panicking, his friends behind
Oh
him
my
made
God,
a
just
human
take it,
chain
George.
and
Just
pulled him
take-
back
just
to the
take it.
tube. And it took another 4 hours to exit as they took all kinds of alternate routes. God, dude, 7 hours. Also, I want to say, good friends. Those are fucking smart dudes where it's like, how do they preserve energy and battery packs so long? I'm sure people bring a shit ton of stuff, but still, good to be prepared. A lot of dumb people would crawl and be like, oh, we'll be in and out there in no time.
And then your flashlight dies.
I mean, imagine actually sitting in the dark and you have nothing. I mean, like, what? Do you just sit
You're
there?
dead. You're dead.
Do you sit there or do you try to climb?
Yeah.
I'm on the verge of a panic attack.
He's already on the
You gotta know
verge.
which way, like, is the exit.
How would you know what is up, what is down? You know, in these caves, you have to go down to go back up, or so, like something crazy. You would be so. If a guy was like in pitch black and he was able to make it out, that
Gotta
is
love
insane.
Pop
And that is like a
Heat.
thing where I'd be like,
Oh,
God
yeah.
is real.
I would just be praying to God that I die peacefully.
I would say, yeah, God, have a fucking snake crawl through and bite my neck, so I can just be like, oh man.
Or the ghouls take me and rape
Yeah.
me.
Let the ghouls have my skin, God. At least let the ghouls prevail. Oh boy. It's common sense to avoid caves during rain, yet some people still ignore the obvious risks to fuel their attraction to danger, which I'll be honest, I wouldn't have even thought of that. Okay, it's kind of cloudy. You think we should call it off? No, man, it's a cool day. It's gonna be cool down there. And then I drowned. During monsoon season in Thailand, a coach and his 12 young soccer players entered the Tham Luang cave to perform an initiation ritual in which new team members write their names on the cave wall. The team ventured about 2.5 miles from the entrance before a flash flood began, and the cave was being filled with water. Which you maybe heard of this story. The cave they entered was notorious for flooding, especially during rainy seasons. Parents began to worry as
Hold on, I
hours
got
passed
this.
with no contact from their kids. Suspecting that something went wrong, they checked
might
the entrances to
restart
the
that.
Tham Luang cave and saw their kids' bikes parked outside. Oh my God. Can you imagine driving up on all your kids' bikes and you see like water gushing into the cave? Ugh. Police were alerted and a rescue operation was put together. Divers struggled to make any progress because of the rising water and strong currents, despite water constantly being pumped out. Inside, the group had built a shelf to keep themselves out of the flood water, and the coach was a former monk who taught the kids breathing techniques to conserve air and keep everyone calm.
Right.
Like, a kind of a fuck up, be like, dude, why the fuck did you take them down there? But at the same time, too, a monk literally being like, let me tell you how to, like, center the fucking universe in yourself. To a child, mind you. You think it's easier for a child than an adult? If an adult's like, oops, okay, just calm. Versus an adult would be like, we're gonna die! I feel like children would be more susceptible to be like, okay, I'll listen to you.
Oh,
Versus
yeah.
an adult being like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about! And dive into the water and do whatever. Eventually,
True.
international aid from the US and Europe arrived and began to establish guidelines in the muddy water. Progress was slow, but after 9 days, British divers located the group of 13 survivors alive and well. Over the next week, the rescue team came up with a way to extract everybody inside. A pulley system was installed in the flood sections, allowing the boys to be placed in a bag alongside an air tank while being guided through the water. One by one, everyone was safely removed from the cave and taken to the hospital. All the boys had to have masks put over their eyes because their eyes were too sensitive to the sun from being stuck in darkness for 2 fucking weeks.
Oh my God, they're stuck in the dark too.
Everyone
the
inside the cave
dark?
would make a full recovery, and in total, 1 diver died while trying to deliver air
No.
that was honored for his sacrifice, which that is an actual fucking hero. That's like some Hercules shit. That's like Greek mythology levels of hero. Put a picture up of our boy. This is a moment of silence, dude. I'm like,
07, 07, 07, 07.
heavens. Because I know, like, he's getting his dick sucked left and right by all kinds of, like, angels and stuff, and God's just like, you get party 24/7, motherfucker.
And then you had Elon Musk making the
Oh, was that during the Elon Musk time when he called the guy a pedophile? What a fucking loser, dude. Jesus Christ. Entering a cave, especially alone, can be especially dangerous. Too many people get overconfident in their abilities and
07, 07, 07, 07.
situations. Thankfully, there are dedicated teams that specialize in cave rescue that save hundreds of people every year. Unfortunately, not everyone can
He's
be so
doing that.
lucky.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
really?
I'm devastated too. Being your job, having to go in and save people, all those lives, and how many times do you go on and or the inevitability that you can't save somebody? I mean, how would you live with that?
Well, you would blame yourself.
You would blame yourself. Like, that's not fair, but I'm just saying, like, that's insane. Many cave expeditions can be fatal. Near BYU, there is a cave called the Cave of Death.
Nice.
We should go in there.
Yeah,
The entrance
we
to the
should
cave
go
is a
in
small,
there, yeah.
4-foot tall cavern that leads to a flooded section.
That sounds like
The
a
water-filled
great
passage
idea.
is only 18 inches wide, 20 inches tall, and 15 feet long. It's fun. On the other side is a large room that could hold up to 6 to maybe 8 people. And in 2005, a group of 5 friends decided to explore the cave around 3 a.m. after their friend Jennifer Galbraith detailed the near-death experience she had exploring it on her own. An hour later, they began their journey together. Jennifer Galbraith, Blake Donner, Ariel Singe, Scott McDonald, and
All
Joseph
dead.
Ferguson crawled through the passage. Joseph soon realized the risk, decided to hang back and wait for them. Smart. According to the reports, the group had successfully made it to the other side after a brief swim through an underwater passageway. Eventually, when it was time to exit the cave, they ran into trouble. The lack of oxygen caused them to panic, and Ariel was the first to swim back towards the exit. The group was waiting for her to pull up on the fastened rope to signal that she had made it through, but she never did. Meanwhile, Joseph had been waiting for 45 minutes and decided to head back and ask for help. Joseph is smart. Have more friends like Joseph. When rescuers arrived, they started pumping out water and sending oxygen to the cave. And it didn't take long before all the bodies were found inside the flooded crawl space. They had all died trying to escape. Police believe that all 4 members died after Ariel drowned underwater, blocking them from exiting the passageway.
Oh no.
This is like, and hearing these, they never get easier. And then every time I'm always just like, but why did you go? Like, it's just a thing where you're like, you want to
go in?
Like, why? And I understand.
Skill
that it's like a
issue.
hobby people
That's
wanna do, but
crazy.
man, just hearing these things, like imagine getting a call in the middle of the night and be like, yeah, they found your daughter's body in a cave or something. Oh my God, good fucking Lord. As kids, fast food play places were an endless maze of fun and adventure, right? The McDonald's play place. There's nothing weird there, like shit, piss, and dirty syringes. But it's important to remember as adults that the colorful tubes are meant for kids only. Kong Adventure Center, that's right, bitch, we're going to a play place. Kong Adventure Center is a family-oriented activity venue where people can take their kids to hike, climb, run, and cave dive. Within the complex is a massive network of fiberglass tunnels created to simulate a real cave with large rooms and narrow passages. Carl O'Keefe was at a birthday party
No
with his
way.
niece, and at
No
some
way
point
he
during
dies
the
in there.
party, he
No
ventured inside
way.
the official caves and began to explore. Why, Carl? While inside, he came upon a tight tube and tried to crawl through, realizing that he wasn't going to make it all the way, and tried to turn back. But this was impossible because he had become stuck inside. He tried to adjust his body inside the tubing, but the more he squirmed, the more his body compressed. Realizing he was in trouble, he began to scream for help, and staff rushed to his side. And 911 was called, and firefighters and cave rescue teams arrived on the scene. Carl was trapped inside the fake cave for multiple hours until rescuers removed a section of climbing wall and cut him free from his fiberglass fissure. He was quickly rushed to the hospital suffering from serious crush injuries, including organ failure. After 10 days in recovery, Carl would pass away from his injuries. Jesus. God. My God. Also, too, yeah, you're straight. You keep swimming each time you go into. It's just like literally your body just compressing even more. My God, man.
That's crazy. What are you talking about?
Then we get to play in the play place now.
Some people are not interested in dry caves. They need something.
Yeah, that's what they were worried about.
Cave diving is slightly more popular than regular cave diving, but 10 times as dangerous. 31-year-old Miroslav Kuklish decided to go diving alone inside an underwater cave in Pognasia Bay, Croatia. Before going down, he told his friends and family where he was going and descended into the flooded caves. He started his descent at 9:15 p.m. and by 12:15 a.m., the police were called to cave entrance.
Dude, imagine getting stuck in a McDonald's play place. I don't think it was a McDonald's play place, but I do think it was like an act, like a
deep gallery.
Not too far from that.
Officials were horrified to find a massive diving knife in his chest.
Whoa.
What?
When the autopsy was performed, it showed the knife had entered deep into his chest. He was still alive when he was stabbed. Because there was water in his lungs, indicated he had partially drowned. At first, people believed he had been murdered inside the cave, but there was zero evidence indicating anyone else was inside or around the cave when Miroslav entered. As more evidence was compiled, a new tragic theory emerged. Along with an autopsy, investigators did a routine inspection on his gear and found that they were functioning normally. But his air tanks were completely empty. They also noticed that the cave floor was filled with a thick layer of silt. Most shocking of all, they realized that the knife actually belonged to Miroslav. Once all the pieces were put together, it was obvious that Miroslav had taken his own life once the air tanks ran out, so he wouldn't drown. It's believed that he took a wrong turn near the entrance to the cave and entered the deep gallery instead of the shallow gallery. Realizing he had made a mistake, he tried to leave, but because he had kicked up a large cloud
That's
of silt, that
hardcore.
blocked his vision. He spent the remaining air desperately searching for the exit. Man, dude, you can drive that into your own chest too. Underwater, you know how much force you would need for that?
Badass.
Well, it's just like
He said that's
I
badass.
guess it's just a thing of just like that just shows the horrors of drowning too. Like I
Fucking
would rather
bitch.
stab myself to death than have to like sit here and drown. I mean, like, you know, fog. I mean, there's no way you could find anything, and there was definitely no light source coming into the gallery, the deep gallery. Though these stories are all well known, none of them compared to the infamy of the Nutty Putty Cave incident. John Jones was an avid caver who had years of experience squeezing his body through Earth's tightest passages. During a group of exploration in Nutty Putty Cave, just south of Salt Lake City, he split off from the group and went down a tunnel in search for the feature called the Birth Canal. Unknown to him, John had traveled down an unmapped route and found himself needing rescue. During his crawl, he squeezed his body through a slight bend before entering a near vertical drop. Basically, he was in the cave and he was completely upside down stuck, like in a coffin, basically a stone coffin. As he continued down, his worst fears were realized when he reached a dead end. He tried multiple times to free himself, but his 6-foot, 200-pound frame wouldn't bend around the entrance, and he was stuck upside down. John's
do
brother,
some
Josh,
black
was the
over
first to
these.
discover him, failing to pull him out before crawling out to call 911. Multiple teams arrived and evaluated the situation, leaving them with 3 options. They could break John's legs and pull him out, drill around him and clear a path wide
That's
enough
all
to
right.
free him, or create a pulley system
it.
to try and shake
Not
him
bad,
out
not
of the
bad.
crevice. Time was limited. The longer John remained upside
Oh,
down, the
really?
greater his risk of complications. His heart was already struggling to circulate blood properly, and if left there too long, his organs would shut down. Breaking his legs would be a last resort, so they tried drilling around him. but the drill
Breaking his
jammed and broke
legs?
down. A
Oh,
pulley
no.
system was hooked up to John's feet,
Oh,
but as
no.
they began to pull, the equipment snapped, dropping him deeper into the hole and wedging him further in. For 28 hours, he was fed water and sandwiches while hanging upside down, as rescuers worked tirelessly to save him. But sadly, John's lungs and heart began to fill with fluid, causing his vital signs to slow
no.
and eventually
Oh, no.
stop. Even after his death, rescue teams continued searching
No.
for a way to extract his body. After a week of failed recovery attempts, the cave was sealed with concrete to become his final resting place and basically just prevent people from going in and seeing his body. And there's just no way to drag him out. It's a fucking horrifying tale, man. Listen, if you want to feel a rush of adrenaline, there are plenty of options you can do other than caving. Like I said, finishing a Lego set.
Anything else.
Legos,
Anything
you'd be
else.
surprised the adrenaline you get. Exploring caves and crawling in the dark might sound fun, but it's a very easy way to find yourself in a
adrenaline you
life-threatening
get from putting
situation. So if you're going to participate
Legos.
in this, bring a buddy and do your research, all right? Safe tunneling, my friends. We will see you in the next one.
Ain't no way.
Bye.
Well, that's it. Well, this motivates me to cave dive. Yep. I mean, how could it not? Really? Oh my god. Well, hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode of Things and Stuff and Things. Sounds fun. Yeah, I bet it does. What a game. Truly. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Stuff and Things. But yeah, gonna leave this in here. Thank you guys again so much for coming by. Yeah, I was just gonna watch some videos anyways. It was either this or like really late stream, and I was like, I don't know what I want to do. So I just thought I'd do it now and watch it in the background. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to upload this one, if I'm being real with you, but anyways, thank you guys again. Share it is in the description. You know how it is. That's another episode of Past Part 2. I know that some of these are like, there's not a lot going on, but you know, that's how it is sometimes. It just is like that sometimes, you know? Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a good day, week, month, year, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye. That's good. That's good. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Do some more purple. Purple, 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 purple. And then some dark purple like that. Okay, perfect. And then this ice white here. Perfect. And then I do always love to add these. Perfect. And then we do this. And then we do this. Some white. And then we're going to do this. Oh, you know what? Let's do orange so I can do the other thing. Let's do it like a yellowish moon. Ooh. An orange. Ah, okay. I see. We do like this. Okay, beautiful, beautiful! It's beautiful! Okay. And then we get this. Har 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 har. Oh. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about this. It's ruined. Don't worry about it. Fine. Okay, perfect. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. You won't even be able to tell later anyways. All right, beautiful. My cat is batting at the screen. He thinks the circle is a bug or something. Look at this then. What's happening? Oh, can't catch it. Can't catch it. Can't catch it. Ha ha. Ha ha. Oh. Okay, anyways. What a dummy. Oh, it's so funny. All right, anyways. Here we go. Oh, that's not the right thing.